best wrestlers and the best wrestling right here, Cole Saturday Night Championship Wrestling. We'll be right back.
USA Championship Wrestling presents the greatest stars of professional wrestling, bringing you the best in mat action.
Fans, I am back, and I am proud to be here with the world heavyweight champion, George South. Mr. South.
You know something, everywhere I go, if it ain't one thing, it's another. You know, Championship Wrestling is the greatest organization in all the world, and you're looking at the greatest world champion that you folks have ever seen. But you know something that's been on my mind for a long time? It's the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton. You know, I am sick and tired of everywhere I go. It's rock and roll this and rock and roll that. Well, you know something? I don't trust you. I don't trust Championship Wrestling, and I sure don't trust Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton. This belt stays with me. This belt goes home with me. And most of all, Ricky Morton, you look at me. I punched you so many times upside the head that you don't even know where you're at. This belt is mine, and don't forget it, any of you.
Fans, words from the World Heavyweight Champion, and we're going right up the ring with Rock and Roll Ricky Morton.
And now, real Championship Wrestling returns this Saturday night. And who better to start it all off than 8-time World Tag Team Champion, Rock and Roll Ricky Morton. Here's Joe and Jason with the play-by-play.
I'm ready to rock the house, Joe Brody, with Rock and Roll Ricky Morton, right here on Cole Saturday Night Wrestling.
Hey, let's not miss an opportunity to let the fans know Chris Malenko, no slouch himself, a two-time United States Tag Team Champion right here in Championship Wrestling. Collar elbow lockup, Malenko backs Morton into the corner, gives him a shot to the midsection, attempts to shoot him out. Morton with a reversal, and there he is with a big shoulder tackle. Jason Malenko down on the mat.
Modern Profile. He was one half of Modern Profile. Chris Malenko, you're right, absolutely no slouch. But I have to wonder, is the youngster ready to take on the veteran today, Joe Brody?
Well, we're going to find out right along with all of our fans right here. And fans, we are so proud to be here with you on this station with Cole's Saturday Night Championship Wrestling. We are what wrestling used to be, what wrestling ought to be, right here.
Look at that big hip toss by Rock and Roll Ricky Morton. Follows it up by an arm drag. Look at that, Joe Brody. He's picked out a body part and he's going to dissect it.
Ricky Morton has not lost a step, fans. Those of you that remember the battles that this man had along with his partner, Robert Gibson, with the Midnight Express and Jim Cornette, and even with the Heavenly Bodies. This man's a true legend in the sport, and we are honored to have him in our opening match here on
Saturday Night Championship Wrestling.
That's right. We can't say it enough. We cannot say it enough. Right now, Ricky Morton back up with an arm wringer, and did you see that back heel trip? Put Malenko down, and quickly Ricky Morton dropped his knee across the arm, continuing to focus on the left arm of Malenko.
Again, he's working that arm, Joe Brody, like you've always told me. Pick out a body part and exploit.
Well, I tell you what, that's what it says on the marquee, Fans Wrestling, and that's what we provide you right here. We are where real wrestling takes place, Jason.
That's right, Joe Brody. You know, I've said it time and time again. We've got the best fans, the best wrestlers, and the best wrestling.
And we've got an excellent official in the ring right now. We don't want to forget the third man in the ring out there, Cody Green.
Absolutely right. Cody Green's got his he's got his hands full, rather. His work cut out for him, keeping an eye on both these men. You know, both these guys have been known to use a little bit of dirty pool at one time or another.
Well, you can't convince Ricky Morton's fans of that, but I can tell you what, he knows how to fight fire with fire. That shot to the midsection and that big high knee lift right there he just gave Malenko. I'm surprised Malenko didn't go down. He shoots him into the corner. Malenko started to come out, catches a boot to the midsection. Ricky Morton's going to hook it. Small package inside cradle. Jason Schaefer. Referee Cody Green goes down, and that's it. 1, 2, 3. We're looking at our winner right here in our opening contest on Cole Saturday Night Championship Wrestling.
Your winner, Ricky Morton.
Let's see if we can get a word with Ricky Morton right over here, Jason Schaefer.
Fans, I am here with Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express, and we are so glad to have him here with top of the hour here on Championship Wrestling.
Well, I want to thank you very much. And what a great pleasure it is to be here at Championship Wrestling. A lot of folks has asked me, where's Robert Gibson? Well, guys, hold on, because he's not far behind me. He'll be here too. But understand this right here. I heard George South out here talking earlier. George, you said everywhere you go, I'm like a thorn in your side. Well, understand me, George. I am going to be a thorn in your side, because I'm out here tonight challenging you for next week. I want you in that ring. Next week, I want you to put your title up. If you're the true champion that you say you are, you will put it up. Because when I was a World Tag Team Champions, we didn't set them up on the counter where they collect dust. We were true champions, and you proved to me, George South, right here on Cold Saturday Night Wrestling, that you are a true champion. Thank you.
Do you dream of stepping into the ring as a professional wrestler, referee, or manager? If so, come train with us at the USA Championship Wrestling Training Academy. For information on training, contact us now at JDR Promotions Wrestling at gmail.com to get started on living your dream today.
Fans, I've got with me right here on this very program, Shotgun Johnny Sullivan and Dangerous Dave Scott.
Big match coming up, guys, January 16th, Super Show number 4. Do you have your sights set on Billy Litt? Are you ready for Billy Litt?
We're always ready for Billy Litt. Let me tell you what. Oh, shut up. You people don't even know nothing. You don't know half of what goes on. Billy Litt is no good. We're ready for Billy Litt coming 16th of January, Super Show 4. I'm telling you, Dangerous Dave Scott is going to take care of Billy Litt.
Dangerous Dave Scott, you seem like a cool, calm, collected customer today. Super Show 4 in your sights.
You see, I'm calm and collected for one reason. Billy Litt, Super Show 4 is when I have chosen to take your title. I've chosen Super Show 4 to end your reign as United States champion. And the reason, what bigger venue in championship wrestling is Super Show. So I tell you what, Billy Litt, I hope you're watching the back. Pay attention while I do this. Get it in the ring. The Super Show 4 comes up January 16, 2010. You're next.
Introducing first, Sean Van Halen.
Hey, Jason Schaefer, and Dave Scott, what an interview that you had with Shotgun Sullivan and Dave Scott. But he's going to be taking on the newcomer here to Championship Wrestling, one Sean Van Halen out of Hollywood, California.
He looks like he's from Hollywood, Joe Brody. Look at that.
He definitely does. The youngster comes highly touted into Championship Wrestling, and he's going to really be biting off a big lot to chew right.
Well, you know, we all know Dangerous Dave Scott. He means business. He's not somebody that you take lightly or certainly that you write off. Look at this. Big scoop and a slam for Dave Scott.
Hey, I tell you what, Dave Scott is here. He means business. He's got that upcoming United States heavyweight title shot against Billy Litt at Super Show 4, Saturday, January 16th in Princeton, West Virginia. And if you fans have any way to make it out to that event, you definitely do not want to miss Championship Wrestling's premier event, Super Show 4, Saturday, January 16th in Princeton, West Virginia at the
Look at that, beautifully executed it.
Hey, and I told you this Sean Van Halen, he came well, highly touted.
He's ready to rock, Joe Brody.
All over Dave Scott. And Dave Scott, Scott shoots him in. He ducked. Oh, spine buster. Be it right there. That's going to be it. Dave Scott hit the money move. Whoa, no, Van Halen.
We only got a 2 count.
Man alive, what a good showing here from this young Sean Van Halen. Excellent professional wrestler. What a showing right here, and I am highly impressed, Jason Schaefer.
Look at this. It looks like our fans are impressed here too, Joe Brody, as they're rallying right behind him. Look at this. Van Halen's not giving up. Van Halen's not done.
I'll tell you what, truer words have never been spoken, Jason Schaefer. Van Halen is not done. And there's Dave Scott with a boot across the throat. And I'll tell you what, he's
wanting to send a message right to the back, to the monitors in the back. I have it on a good authority that Billy Litt is back there. I can only imagine that Dave Scott's just trying to send him a message.
Well, what a big title matchup coming up for Dangerous Dave Scott and Billy Litt for the United States heavyweight title in Princeton, West Virginia at Super Show 4, as I mentioned earlier. And look at that big sunset flip from Sean Van Halen. He got a 2 count on Dangerous Dave Scott, and here comes Scott. He scoops both legs. Let's see what he's going. Looks like he's going for the Boston Crab.
Taking
here.
him over for that Boston Crab. Look, Joe Brody, look.
Van Halen's going to have to get to the ropes. He's going to. That's it. That's it. Your winner via the Boston Crab, Dangerous Dave Scott, maintains his winning streak heading into Super Show 4. And I believe, Jason Schaefer, you have an interview coming up with Todd Austin and the Children of Revolution.
Fans, I'm being surrounded right now by the Children of Revolution right here on Cole's Saturday Night Championship Wrestling. A big night for us all, but a big night for you, Mr. Austin.
You know something, Jason? That's right, because you know we are now on our voyage to Super Show 4, where myself and my pet Rottweiler, Caden Phoenix, get our shot at Joey Morton and whatever he decides to throw at me, so we get back our United States belts that he stole.
Stole
from us! Joey, I'm not done with you, and I'm coming for my property! Do you understand? Do you understand, Jason?
I think I understand. Fans, stay tuned.
Now newcomer Cedric Alexander and Diablo Sr. take on Todd Austin and the monster Caden Phoenix. Let's go back to Jason and Joe.
I'm just glad to get away from those Children of Revolution. You know, I hope they get what's coming to them, Joe Brody.
Well, what an interview you had right there, and with a fired-up Todd Austin, and they are ready. They have a match at Super Show 4 in Princeton, Jason Schaefer.
Speaking of fired up, this Cedric Alexander's fired up, and he's doing just that to the crowd.
He is, and that is his second trip into the ring for championship wrestling, and he takes that arm over on Todd Austin, and he's working it right out of the gate. Now, I don't know how well he has worked out or if he has ever teamed with Diablo Sr. in the past, but Cedric Alexander gave Hustler Rip Manson everything he could handle previously here on Championship Wrestling
Television. I
can't
stand this Todd Austin. The arrogance. Somebody just needs to stop these guys.
Well, I tried it one time, Jason Schaefer. I gave him a lesson that I thought would calm him down a little bit, but I swear to you, I think it only made him worse. And there you have Austin with a side headlock on Cedric Alexander. Alexander shoots him off, and here he comes. Makes a big shoulder tackle, and there goes Austin up and over. Let's see, Alexander. Oh, look at that! Oh, he caught him. He caught him full flush right there. Now he's going to shoot Austin off, and a big arm drag up and over. And man alive, talk about alive.
Look
Cedric
at that.
Alexander has come alive in a big drop kick up and over. Jason Schaefer, that's the best drop kick I've seen in championship wrestling. Oh, Moses! Look at that, a springboard move.
2 count, Joe Brody. That was just a 2 count.
And man, here comes Diablo Sr., and if he stays as fired up as Cedric Alexander, if we can keep the monster Caden Phoenix out, they could very well pull off an upset win here on television. Up and over.
Look at this, Joe Brody.
Vertical suplex. And Diablo's got him up and over, got the leg hooked. He's going to try and cover him 2 count.
And here comes the monster,
there comes
Caden Phoenix.
Caden Phoenix.
Referee Cody Green warning him, telling him to get to the outside as Diablo Sr. brings Todd Austin back to his vertical base. Shoots him off. Look at this. Look at this.
Look at this. The big bulldog. The bulldog headlock coming out of the corner from Diablo Sr. Austin stunned and out of it at this point. Jason Schaefer and right back to the arm and into the hammerlock. And I don't know if I would have gone to a hammerlock after that bulldog, but the reversal there from Austin. And
look at this. Look at this.
Looks like he's. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man alive.
Clothesline, Joe Brody.
Hey, he just worked his way right out of that. He reversed that hammerlock and went right back to that clothesline. And it looks like Austin in desperate need to make a tag to the monster Caden Phoenix right now. And I tell you what a matchup we have seen. Excellent showing from Cedric Alexander, and now also followed up by Diablo Sr., and they have really given the former champs all they can handle, but here comes
Alexander, here comes the monster Caden
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
And there he comes. Oh, and a couple of clotheslines followed up by a third, and then a fourth, and this is truly a monster. This is one large.
Look at this big scoop, Joe Brody.
Power slam down. That's going to be it. And your winner, Jason Schaefer, the Children of Revolution, but not without some serious effort from Cedric Alexander and Diablo Sr. Let's go back and take a look in slow motion at that power slam while we get ready for a big interview with our United States heavyweight champion, Billy Litt. Joined by United States heavyweight champion Billy Litt, and what a matchup you've got against Dangerous Dave Scott Saturday night, January 16th at Super Show 4 in Princeton.
It's the biggest title defense in my career, but Mr. Billy Litt giving 110% at 220 volts. Struck by lightning twice, crazier than bringing a Fruity Pebble to a gunfight. Dangerous Dave Scott, you might be dangerous, but Billy Litt, don't quit. Believe that.
Hey, there you have it, and not only that, but we've got some top challengers for that United States heavyweight title, Billy Litt, and I know you're going to the ring right now, so let's go up to the ring and see the United States heavyweight champion in action. Jason Schaefer, United States heavyweight champion Billy Litt in the ring taking on the Russian Invader. What do you think of this matchup?
Well, you know, this Russian Invader, he made a big splash here in championship wrestling when he entered into the ranks. He's proven himself. He's held his own, but I don't know about this matchup here tonight. He may have been
look at that!
Than he
Look
can
at that! Jump the gun before the barrel, the Russian all over him, and there's nothing like the Russian Invader would like better than to take that United States heavyweight title home. And there it is. The Russian Invader just hit Billy Litt. I don't even know what to call that move, but he is determined he's going to take out the United States.
He goes for the cover, but he only comes up with the 2 count. He's all over him, Joe Brody. This Russian came here to dance today.
He did definitely do that, just like all the wrestlers here on Championship Wrestling. The type and the kind of action that you fans will see each and every week. What we present is professional wrestling. We are not sports entertainment here. Oh, and look at that. Oh, the drop kick. Litt takes back over, and here he comes. Here he comes. He is fired up in the corner with a monkey flip.
He's going to flip the switch, Joe
And
Brody.
there goes the Russian. He just flipped the switch on him with that monkey flip and a 2 count. Only got a 2. The Russian's still alive. He's still in this matchup, Jason Schaefer.
Man alive, Billy Litt hammered on the Russian. Look at this big reversal. Oh, that springboard back elbow, Joe Brody. Right here on cold Saturday Night Championship Wrestling.
Only a 2 count. Once again, referee Cody Green getting to work out on this matchup. Billy Litt looks like he's going up top.
Upstairs, Joe Brody.
That's it. He is going up top on the Russian. And he's in that high-risk district. Let's see if it pays off. And there he goes.
Flying body press. He hooks the leg. And you're victor. And still, United States heavyweight champion, Billy Litt.
And fans, we'll be right back after this. Let's take one more look at that flying body press in slow motion for our fans, and we'll be right back after this word from our sponsors, Jason Schaefer.
I'm the best there is right here in Beckley. I'm the best there is in Appalachian Pro Wrestling.
From Runsonburg, West Virginia, he is the Heartbreaker, Scotty Mckeever.
And I tell you what, Scotty Mckeever, he is a great competitor.
You see in my career, I've been in the ring with people the likes of Sid Vicious, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
West Virginia sports icon, the man, the myth, the legend.
Gotta live his dream.
From now on, I'm out for myself. I am the champion.
Short south. Oh, missed that clothesline right there. Mckeever up and over the man. Oh, he was a move right there, solidly planted.
Fans, I am here with one Eric St. Clair, Kid Chaos, and Chris Andrews.
Joe Brody, I got to tell you, I'm proud of my boys. They've done real well. It's been an honor to take them under my wing and move them up through the ranks here in Championship Wrestling. And it's an honor to watch them go into battle right now with the tag team champions of Championship Wrestling. Gentlemen, both of you have earned your opportunities. Take note and make the best of your opportunities. And I tell you, fans, these guys have come a long way in a short amount of time. With the right mentor and the right tutelage, they have come up. They have made something for themselves. And look for big things out of these guys. Gentlemen, go get your opportunity. I'm going to be watching. Guys, you all watch this one too.
There you heard it, fans. We're going right up to the ring with these guys against the United States Tag Team Champions. What a matchup.
What an opportunity, Joe Brody, to get
matchup. But if they get a win over the champions here on television,
it certainly puts them in contention.
Oh, they vaults them right into that #1 contender slot.
That's right.
And young Andrews and Chaos, they've been under the tutelage of Eric St. Clair, a veteran in the sport, holder of multiple titles over the years. And I tell you what, they're going against some real veterans here. Dr. Roger Hamm and Joey by God Morton.
And I'll speak on that if I might. You know, certainly I'm impressed over the course of the past few months. You know, Dr. Roger Hamm and one Joey by God Morton working cohesively, functioning like a well-oiled machine. And speaking of oil, you know, they've got Shotgun Johnny Sullivan and his millions and millions of dollars backing them right up.
Well, I'll tell you what, we don't want to forget Shotgun Sullivan and the influence that his money has had and the influence that he's had. He is managing right now his third United States Tag Team titles champions in the third reign. Different champions, I might point out.
Right.
He might be shooting for, God bless him, may he rest in peace, Captain Lou Albano's record of, I believe he carried 17 World Tag Team Champions at one time. I tell you what a shot that is. But in the ring right now, we've got veteran Joey Morton. Looks like he's going against Chris Andrews. And a little bit of history here. Andrews actually brought in
former student of one Joey Morton.
Of Joey Morton, and decided he didn't want to take the shortcuts that Joey Morton was telling him to take. And there's the crowds getting into it with Chaos and Andrews, and collar and elbow lock up here to veteran Joey Morton, backed into the corner by Chris Andrews. And Morton complaining that he pulled his hair. Referee Cody Green telling him that's not the case. Checking with Chris Andrews. Andrews protesting. The fans are saying absolutely not. And boy, what an exciting hour we've had so far here.
You're absolutely right. Let's not lose sight of, Joe Brody, what it means for just wrestling to make its return to Saturday night here in West Virginia. You know, Bill Cole and them all, as well as Kia and Subaru, made that all possible.
You know what? A 32-year absence of professional wrestling on West Virginia Saturday night television. And we are so proud that we are being able to bring it back to our fans, and we are proud to be associated with Bill Cole and the Cole Auto.
That's right. This is history in the making right here, Joe Brody.
Any of you fans out there that have never been exposed to championship wrestling, we are without a doubt the top independent professional wrestling promotion in West Virginia. And if you just keep watching our programming each and every Saturday night, you're going to see and hear the best in professional wrestling. And speaking of that, there's Andrews with a big shoulder tackle on Joey Morton.
Takes Morton down.
I wouldn't expect Joey Morton to be on the receiving end of too much of that type of offense out of young Andrews. I mean, let's face it, Chaos and Andrews have come a long way in this sport in a very short time, but realistically, it's a one-in-a-million shot that they're going to be able to defeat.
Look at that. Joey Morton catches Dr. Roger Hamm by surprise, making the tag.
And Hamm looks like he really wasn't prepared to go into the ring right there, but in the ring he is, Jason Schaefer.
Look at this. We've got the freshman on the other side as well, as Kid Chaos makes his appearance here on Cole Saturday Night Championship Wrestling.
Kid Chaos, again, a young rookie. He's made a really good name for himself in championship wrestling over the last year. And the fans in southern West Virginia have been exposed to championship wrestling for the past, 16 months?
Yes, absolutely.
But this is their very first statewide television taping, and we are so glad. Jason Schaefer and we... Oh, look at that! Chaos with a drop kick, and Roger Hamm caught unawares. And look at this. He has blown a gasket and tagged in Joey Morton, I do believe. And, man, he has absolutely blown a gasket. He wasn't expecting that flurry of offense. And Morton reluctantly coming back in the ring. It looks like a little dissension. You were talking about what a well-oiled machine that they were working with.
Perhaps I spoke too soon, Mr. Brody.
Well, I tell you what, these two veterans, even on their worst day, are as good a tag team as any team out
as you'll ever find in this sport.
Right. I've been in the ring with both of them on multiple occasions. Joey Morton, a former member of a tag team years ago called the Atomic Blondes that my brother and I had quite a feud with, and some of you fans out there may remember that. Oh, and look at that, another drop kick. Chaos with another drop kick, and Morton backs off into the corner. And
these youngsters apparently appearing to have the veterans a little bit flustered today, Joe.
I'll tell you what, Eric St. Clair's got them prepared, and there's nobody better to take these guys under his wing and get them ready for a shot and an opportunity like this on television with championship wrestling. And there's Morton in with the single leg takedown, and now he's got that ankle lock. And I'll tell you, right here I have to point out, it looks to me like Morton's making a mistake. He needs to take his left foot and step on the toes or the instep of Chaos on his right foot to keep him. Chaos could get that other leg while Morton was in that standing position up and kick Morton off. Didn't happen, and that's only the inexperience of one kid, Chaos.
Look at this, he goes for the tag and doesn't quite
short-armed him. He short-armed him right there. And, fans, again, it looks like a little dissension there between the tag team champions, and a big elbow drop from Joey Morton, and Chaos is down it. Oh, and look at there, Joey Morton screaming, tag me. Here comes Dr. Roger Hamm, and I tell you what, Joey Morton can be a vicious, mean individual, but I'm going to tell you something. What I've seen out of Dr. Roger Hamm in the past year, I tell you, I think he's right up there with Joey Morton. That big backbreaker right there on Kid Chaos, and he's working that
driving that knee again into the back of Chaos.
He's made that lower back and that kidney area to focus, and here comes Dr. Roger Hamm shooting Chaos off. He catches him with that big knee, and look at that, he gives a shot. And Chris Andrews in the corner, and there comes Morton and Hamm, and they're going to throw the stomps on him. They're stomping a mud puddle in him right there.
Referee Cody Green completely lost, has no idea what's going on, who the legal man should be. Big sunset flip, he takes Morton down.
A took down on the champion. And I tell you what, they're really showing something right there.
Oh, look at that, he drives that fist in.
I tell you what, that fist drop, another move that I'm familiar with. These guys are primed and ready to defend those United States Tag Team titles. And
here we go. There's Shotgun getting involved.
You knew it had to happen at some point. And I'm really surprised that Eric St. Clair isn't out here. And
look at this, double Alexander off that second rope. Chaos goes down. This could be it, Joe Brody. This could be it. Set him up for that suplex. Takes him over. Going to work with that boot, stepping on the back region again. Back to the back. They've started. They picked out that body part, and they've gone to work, Joe Brody. That's what a good tag team does.
Here they come, and that's it.
Look at that!
Oh, they got him. That's going to be it. Joey Morton's got him wrapped up like a ball of old Christmas wrapping. 1, 2, 3, your winners. The United States Tag Team Champions, managed by Shotgun Johnny Sullivan. Let's see if we can get an interview with him, Jason Schaefer.
First outing here on Cole's Saturday Night Championship Wrestling. First victory for the tag team champions, Dr. Roger Hamm and Joey Morton.
It won't be the last, Mr. Shiflett, I tell you that right now.
Shot at the television title, our West Virginia television champion, the Super B. And look at that. Television title on the line, Super B and Ox Baker Jr. and Rip Manson outside the ring. And we've got to watch out for that. The advisor of Ox Baker Jr., one hustler, Rip Manson.
Rip Manson, you're right. The Manson family here in all of its glory on Cole's Saturday Night Championship Wrestling.
Man, we are so proud to be here. Absolutely, without a doubt. Look at that. And he's all over him, Ox Baker Jr., all over him. And I tell you what, if Super B doesn't get it together, this big man will take that title belt home with him. And I'd hate to think of what Ox would do with that belt if he took it home with him.
Well, I'm sure the hustler, Rip Manson, wouldn't mind having that television title in his possession once again.
I'll tell you what, former television champion, Hustler Rip Manson, he was actually defeated for the belt at Super Show 3 by the Super B. And there you go. There's the interference and a big left-handed shot from Hustler Rip Manson, taking down the Super B, who was already dazed and confused by, and I don't mean the movie, Jason Schaefer.
That's right.
By Big Ox Baker Jr.
Ox Baker just hammered away on the Super
This
B.
is one big, powerful individual right here, Jason Schaefer. There's no doubt about that.
Shoots the Super B into the corner, comes at him with a full head of steam.
Oh, and look at that.
Nobody's home, Joe Brody. Nobody's home.
And gave Super B an opening. Super B firing those forearm shots in, perfectly legal. Looks like he's going to shoot Baker off. Here comes Ox off the ropes in the Super B. Oh, the Super B went with the
Can't take the big man down. Can't take him down.
Off his feet. And I told you, this is one big, mean, powerful individual. Ox Baker Jr. Oh, and look at that. Look at that. He went after him again. And Baker just refusing to go down. And Super B going for a scoop and slam. Can't get the man up.
Oh, look at that.
I tell you what, that television title could very well be in danger.
It could change hands right here tonight, Joe Brody.
Hustler Rip Manson has got this guy primed.
Look at this.
Oh, look at the slam in the center of the ring. And boy, man, oh man. And a 2 count. He covered him, hooked the leg, and only got a 2. Super B able to sneak that shoulder off the canvas, Jason Schaefer.
Oh, the Super B coming back to life here. Firing those shots into the midsection. Firing away into his face. Look at this, right in the mush.
Hey, these fans are on the edge of their seat for this one. They know that this television title is on the line, and there comes Ox out after being shot into that corner. And
Super B going upstairs, Joe Brody. Look at this. Look at this.
He's giving him the shots right there. The fans counting along with him.
Oh, and one for good measure, Joe Brody.
I'll tell you what, and the Super B is going to shoot him off. Let's see if we can get him off his feet by no. He telegraphed the move. Spiker caught him with a boot to the chest and then followed it up with a clothesline. And once again, the Super B at the disadvantage. Our champion, he's had some flurries of offense, but this match so far has been about 75 or 80% all Ox Baker Jr. And there goes Super B out on the arena floor out here. And that right here in our television.
And the action spilled out to the outside, Joe Brody. Big Ox Baker Jr. hammered away on the Super B. Look at this, the Hustler Rip Manson coming in.
Oh, and look at that. Hustler missed. Super B ducked. Oh. And look at that. He gives him the old noggin knocker, and Super B back into the ring at the count of 7.
Look at this.
There's a count of 9. There it is.
This match has been thrown out, Joe Brody.
Ox Baker has been counted out. Referee counted out. The Super B.
get the horns, brother. And today, I'm gonna show this big old cowboy how to ride a horse all the way back to Texas. I'm gonna whoop him like a dog. I tell you what, Super B, you mess with him, you mess with me, Jack. I'll tell you. How about this? Next week, since my man Ox was treated like a dog, how about I take you on next week, Jack, and beat you like a dog, like the dog you are.
Fans, don't miss that. Next week, Hustler Red Manson versus the Super B. We're on our way right now to the ring.
Jimmy Jack Funk making his first appearance, and he's going to be going up against a fired-up Hustler Red Manson. You know a little bit about him being fired up? How about that, Jimmy?
Is there anything but a fired-up Hustler Red Manson when you're talking cold Saturday night championship wrestling?
Man, what a great lineup of matches we've had for our fans here. And it's not over, Jason Shea.
No, it's not over by a long shot, Joe Brody.
And this matchup, we've got Jimmy Jack Funk going against Hustler Red Manson, and these are two large, powerful individuals.
Look at that!
That shot from Ox and Hustler Red Manson all over Jimmy Jack Funk. Now, I want to tell you something. Funk trained in Tampa, Florida.
Actually, under Dory Funk.
Funk.
At the dojo.
At the dojo, so this is not a no pun
This isn't his first time at the dance, is it, Joe Brody?
Absolutely not. This is definitely a great professional wrestler. And I tell you what, he comes highly scouted and well touted, and he is getting it handed to him right now by Hustler Red Manson.
Well, you know, it's certainly something to see wrestling return to Saturday night, and I think that the Manson family understands the levity here, Joe Brody. The Manson family understands this formula, and they're here, and they aim to take over.
That big clothesline delivered by Hustler Red Manson, and he's going to pose, and I'm not sure anybody can see that. Break of the nails across the back, and he's just pulling out all the stops.
Oh, my God!
Ox Baker Jr. has given several shots.
He's biting him, Joe Brody. He's biting him.
I tell you what, Hustler Red Manson, when we said he was fired up, he is definitely showing it right here. And he is going in the ring against a large man, and so far he's absolutely just manhandled him.
It's been zero offense, all defense on the part of one
Well, I'm going to tell you something. What happened initially there was Funk tried to alert the referee that Ox Baker Jr. was on the ring apron. Ox Baker Jr. nailed him, and it stunned him more than anything else. But Hustler Red Manson took advantage, and he was just all over him from that point on. Hasn't let the man get a breath in edgewise here. Oh, and look at that. Wait a minute.
Oh, look at that big boot. He's setting him up. He's setting him up for the Helter Skelter.
There it is. Hustler Red Manson delivers his Helter Skelter finish move, and the former television champion's going to get a win right here on Saturday. And fans, I just don't know what to say about that. Let's take another look at it while we get an interview.
See the entrance right here to the champion, Scotty Mckeever.
Scotty Mckeever won the title just a few short weeks ago from Pitbull Bob Brown and has been successful in his title defenses since. But by far, his toughest competition is tonight.
He is the AWA Heavyweight Champion, weighing in at 260 pounds from Rumpsavert, West Virginia. He is the Heartbreaker, Scotty Mckeever.
Mckeever gonna have a time, has his hands full tonight as he fights off a worthy challenger in the Juicer.
Former WCW star, the Juicer is his competition.
Tell you, AWA from top to bottom has talented right there on the roster, and that's one reason why the new sensation Scotty Blaze is right here. I want to pretty new to the AWA area, and I want to come out here and climb that ladder rung by rung and maybe get a chance at whoever's champion at that time.
So you're throwing your hat into the ring for a chance somewhere down the road for that AWA heavyweight title?
Oh, without a doubt, that's the prize everybody wants. The guy on top is a marked man, and right now it happens to be Scotty Mckeever. And if he still has a hold of the belt when I climb up, you're going to see a battle like you've never seen before. Like I said, me and Scotty Mckeever, we've tagged together, we've fought against each other. Scotty Mckeever, been in WCW, been in WWF, Smoky Mountain, Memphis Pro. He is a crafty veteran, been in the business for a long time. And right now, you see the crowd favorite tonight, Juicer makes his way to the ring.
He's the challenger
224
for the AWA
pounds
heavyweight title.
from Tasmania, the Juicer.
Fans come alive. They're on their feet. Juicer's pumped and ready to take this title.
Well, you see the ego Scotty Mckeever got. You see a little bit of the ego coming out. Because usually the champion's introduced second. But Scotty Mckeever with the belt says, I'm the champion. You let me go out there first. I'm the champion. I call the rules. That's a little bit of the ego right there of Scotty Mckeever.
It's important to point out, the Juicer has to beat Mckeever. Mckeever does not have to beat the Juicer.
That's true. That's one of the perks of being a champ. You don't have to win. The challenger has to beat you by pinfall or submission. If the challenger gets it on the DQ, the belt don't change hands. All the odds are in the favor for Scotty Mckeever, but don't count the Juicer out. He might just slide up in there and surprise you, and he could be walking away after this match is over as the new AWA heavyweight champion.
Both men, cagey veterans. They have been wrestling for years now, and it was inevitable they would meet in this ring.
Well, right here, the crowd's in for a treat as they see two veterans clashing head to head. It's going to be the charismatic Juicer up against Mckeever and his deadly, double deadly knife edge chops. I'm going to tell you what, it don't matter how big you are. I'm 6'4", 289 pounds, and Mckeever lays a chop on me, it stops me in my tracks. And that right there is one of his primary weapons. He's got the Ric Flair-esque light chops. I tell you what, I'll put up his chops against anybody like Ric Flair, Chris Benoit, Joey Morton, anybody. Right there's the man that can actually chop you down to size legitimately.
Mckeever's game plan will be simple, and that's just to overpower the Juicer, and the Juicer's game plan will be simple, and that will be to overtake Mckeever with a barrage of aerial assaults and his speed.
This is the first chance I get to see Juicer live and in person. I've seen him on TV, read the reports on all the web pages about the Juicer, but right now I got the best seat in the house right here beside you, Eric, tonight, and we're going to see one heck of a high-flying show as the Juicer pumps up the crowd.
AWA Championship Wrestling is live with this big title bout for the AWA Heavyweight Championship.
Mckeever a little complex over the unorthodox style of the Juicer.
Juicer wearing the flashy green pants, that part of his trademark over the years, definitely keeping Mckeever off balance, because Mckeever, simple for as many times as I've seen him wrestle. White boots, black wrestling tights.
Simple. He's a man of strictly business. He'll yell at the crowd. Yeah, I think Mckeever yelling at the crowd actually juices him up, so to say.
To have a play on words right there, as our referee for this match, Calvin Hodge, making sure both men are ready. He's checked them both. And we're more almost ready for bell.
Senior official Calvin Hodge is going to have his hands full in this match.
Our referee's calling for the bell. And there's the bell, and our title match is underway. It's the Juicer and Mckeever ready to lock up, and now the fans come alive, and Mckeever noticeably frustrated.
Well, the crowd is the third person. You know, you hear that in football, you hear that in basketball. You know, they're the extra man. They're the third person. They're your tag team partner in the wrestling. They're the sixth man in basketball. They get behind you. You can do incredible things. And right now, the Juicer is feeding off of that energy.
Mckeever tries to get his fans to show their support, but comes to find out he doesn't have very many here in Bluefield, West Virginia.
I think I saw one clapping for him. I think that fan was confused on who's who.
Now the first lockup of the match is the Juicer forces Mckeever back into the corner. Our referee steps in. We have a clean break now.
Mckeever giving grief to Calvin Hodge. Now, is it my imagination, or does this referee look like Mr. Bean?
You have a point there, Scotty.
but not to take away from us officiating. He gets in there, he's a serious man, he's going to call it straight down the middle. No controversy with this man right here.
As Juicer kind of slithers around on the canvas now as they lock up, collared elbow tap in the center of the ring. Backing down. Arm drag takedown now. Sends the champion to the mat.
Beautiful arm drag, reminiscent of the Ricky Steamboat.
As Mckeever now complains of his hair being pulled by the Juicer.
But I'm not too sure, but it looks like on the top of the head there, it looks like somebody's pulled his hair at one time or another because I believe he's going a little bald.
Juicer now climbs out of the ring, brings our official Calvin Hodge with him to talk to some fans and get their opinion on whether the hair was pulled.
It looks like it's a meet and greet night between the referee and the fans.
Juicer re-enters the ring now.
Didn't mean to get you all choked up there.
Looking for the lockup was the Juicer. Mckeever gets out of the way, and now they lock up again.
Right now they're just testing each other out. As you see the Juicer with another snap arm drag, and Mckeever complaining about the hair. You see right there that shiny spot on top of his head? He might have a point right there because it does look like somebody's pulled some hair.
You got a point. As this definitely is not good for the game plan of the Juicer, giving Mckeever the opportunity to get his composure back.
Mckeever playing that game of chess.
You mentioned the mind games earlier on, and this has got to be one big mind game right here played out by our champion, Scotty Mckeever.
Oh, without a doubt, and he's already working on the referee. It's like, you know, how coaches do in other sports. They work on the referee, work on him from the start, and maybe you get a favorable call in your way later on down.
Both combatants in this title matchup ready to go. Lock up one more time. Now a side headlock applied by the Juicer. Juicer into the ropes. Backed into the corner now as Mckeever gets ready to go on the offensive. Fist to the gut stops the momentum of the Juicer. Forearm to the back now. Mckeever using that power to his advantage. Reversal by the Juicer. Sends Mckeever for the ride. Back body drop sends Scotty Mckeever down to the canvas. And he's going to roll out and take himself wrestling's version of a timeout.
That's right. Mckeever got up there in the lights. He's going to have a nosebleed up there. He was so high. Mckeever out taking the powder on the floor.
Mckeever's back noticeably hurt. You can see the pain on his face. He's still holding that back. That body drop was with authority.
Without a doubt, that body drop had something on it, but don't let him fool you. He's out there. He's worked in the 10 count. He's got the count of 10 to get back in the ring. He's going to work it for all it's worth to recuperate from that body drop. Don't let him fool you by thinking he's totally hurt.
Now Mckeever comes back into the ring, still holding that lower spine. Mckeever still worried about the fans.
A few choice words for the fans right there, close and up front.
And now the Juicer has a few choice words for Mckeever.
That's right.
Juicer just eyeing down, if you will, his prize, and that is the champion. And he wants to wear the AWA Championship belt.
Well, the only way it's going to come to him is by a pinfall or submission. Right now, as you see, Mckeever is smartly wasting time. And to see if it comes to a time limit draw, Mckeever walks away still the champion. Juicer needs to step up in there and get this match going while Mckeever's still wasting time yelling at the fans.
Juicer needs to get physical and get physical quick so that this time limit doesn't expire, and a lockup. Collared elbow tie, side headlock. Wrenches back on it. Juicer now flips him down, maintaining contact with the side headlock.
That's what the Juicer needs to do. He needs to take him down, take Scotty Mckeever off his feet, wear him down. Oh, 2 count right there. You know, it looks like Mckeever may not have been paying attention.
And a roll up gets a 1 count now as they trade pinning situations that time. Mckeever's down on the canvas. Juicer with that side headlock still applied. Another maneuver, just like the armbar, that'll take a lot out of you, Scotty.
Oh, it definitely, without a doubt.
As the War Machine has brought his way down to ringside.
Now this is what the referee needs to take control of this and send the War Machine back to the locker room. War Machine does not hold a manager's license, and he isn't sanctioned to be in this event.
As a big shoulder block by the Juicer, he's pumping himself up. He goes for it, and now reversal of the hip toss sends McKeever down to the canvas.
Juicer on top with a high drop kick.
Juicer offensive flurry. Back to the side headlock, takes him down and maintains contact.
Juicer needs to quit worrying about War Machine out to the side. Right there, he took his attention away from Scotty Mckeever, pointed at the War Machine. But Juicer still maintaining the upper hand as he has McKeever on his back with that devastating squeezing headlock.
McKeever not aware of that point, but he was in a pinning predicament. Got the shoulder up at the last second. We were a count away from a new champion.
That's why you have to realize where you are at all times in that ring, what you're doing, because if you just blink for a minute, you can get a 1-2-3 laid on you real quick.
McKeever back up to it, both men vertical base as the Juicer goes for the ride. Over top, and he's tripped up by the War Machine.
Right there is why the War Machine doesn't need to be ringside. That little bit right there gives McKeever the upper hand and taking it away from Juicer.
McKeever, big boots to the back of the Juicer as now McKeever's on the offense. Sends the Juicer for an Irish whip. Elbow takes him down.
Juicer hit hard on that elbow. Not only did he take the elbow to the face, he took the back of his head crashing to the canvas.
McKeever gets a 2 and a near fall. Half a count away from retaining his title.
Like I said, you can never count Scotty McKeever out.
McKeever, fist to the skull now.
Something's that right.
He needs to try to send a message out to the cameraman and send it to
McKeever now with the cover.
McKeever there with a quick cover. Juicer kicks out. Now McKeever working the chin lock. McKeever put his hands on the second rope there, put his feet on the second rope, get extra leverage right there as War Machine's trying to say that was his hand right there on the ropes.
McKeever once again goes for those ropes to get that extra leverage. Drops down, the referee doesn't notice it. He looks up, nothing to him has been done. As the War Machine once again grabbing that rope, shaking it. Our referee goes down to check for the submission.
That extra leverage right there can help cut off the blood supply to the brain and pass out.
McKeever again goes. This time, our referee catches him, orders the hold to be broken.
Calvin Hodges admonishing Scotty McKeever for breaking the rules.
As the Juicer has been leveled out, and this now is a power game on behalf of Scotty McKeever. McKeever pulls that leg out to the center of the ring, drops a knee to the back of the leg.
That'll kill your hamstring right there in a heartbeat.
And now a version of the ankle lock submission being applied. Twisting that ankle, the left leg of the Juicer. As the Juicer squirming, trying to get to the ropes, and drops the elbow on the leg.
McKeever being smart, taking out one of the legs of the Juicer to cut out that high-flying game plan that the Juicer had in mind for the match.
The old adage, a man can't stand, a man can't fight.
Exactly.
As McKeever still powers, but trying to fight out of this leg submission hold, the Juicer grabbing the hair now.
McKeever might not look like the biggest guy in the business, but he is deceptively strong for a man his size. And he uses, as you see, he's trying to use that power to his advantage as Juicer comes back with 2 thundering elbows to the head of one Scotty McKeever.
It gets McKeever to break the hold as McKeever's still on the offense. Juicer favoring that leg as he goes for the Irish whip. And a sunset flip sends the champion over. Oh, we got a near fall that time, Scotty. Clothesline by our champion takes down the challenger Juicer. Slow to cover. 2 and oh, man, less than a half a count away.
Just a half a second away right there from Scotty McKeever retaining the title as he puts that hangman clothesline on Juicer.
Almost a sleeper chin lock applied by Mckeever as Juicer waving the arms in the air, pumping himself up, wanting to break this hold.
Crowd trying to get behind Juicer, giving that extra juice to come out of the hold.
And now the Juicer still trying to fight his way out of it. Mckeever is relentless, not giving an inch, tightening up on that chin lock.
Mckeever barking at the crowd. That could be a mistake, taking his attention away from his opponent.
Mckeever still works. Juicer almost fighting his way to his feet. Here he comes. He's up to one knee. Chin lock still applied. Juicer's up, drops him down in a neck breaker.
Thunder and jaw breaker right there to Scotty Mckeever.
Mckeever shaking and the Juicer still shaking from that chin lock.
That's right, I'll keep you straight there, Eric.
15 minutes gone by, 45 minutes remaining.
As elbows is applied in the corner. Irish whip as Mckeever comes out. Big time clothesline takes the champion down.
Juicer should have gone for the pin right there.
Drops an elbow on the champion. Cover, doesn't hook a leg till just late.
See,
and almost a near fall.
Juicer wasting a little bit of time there after he delivered a thundering clothesline.
Break to the eyes, change momentum, but now a reversal. As here comes the Juicer. Kick to the stomach, and the War Machine's up on the ropes. Mckeever, he hits the War Machine. The jacket comes off of the Juicer. We got a roll up into a small package. 2 and a near fall. 1 count away from a new champion.
Thought it was over right there. I thought Juicer had it.
Now in the corner they work. Mckeever sends Juicer for the ride. Have a bit of reversal. Short arm take back. The referee has been taken down. Swinging neck breaker by the challenger. There's a cover. 1, 2, 3. We should have a new champion, but there's no referee to count.
Referees are taking a beating right here.
No referee to count. The Juicer, by now, by all means, should be the AWA heavyweight champion.
As you look, you see the War Machine circling around the ring, looking like a shark.
This Juicer now tries to wake up the official. Here comes Mckeever with a double axe handle to switch momentum again.
Mckeever and War Machine going to take advantage of the referee being down.
War Machine climbs into the ring now. As Mckeever shoulder blocks the War Machine. Picks him up, slams him down. The Juicer does. Juicer signaling to go up top. He could be setting him up for the guillotine leg drop. Climbs up to the second turnbuckle. Juicer now. He's up to the top.